Hello everyone, my name is Moon, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. So today, actually, I actually was thinking of this one while I was asleep. And I just woke up after having, like, 0 no sleep. I was trying to figure out, like, what I wanted to do for today's episode. And T's been kind of helping me with it. So, VTubers, right? I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't have a problem against people who do like VTubing, which I'm pretty sure it stands for virtual tubing, or I don't know. I know a VTuber is a virtual character that is a personification of what a person or persons do or are cool with. I know nothing to them because VTubers have been my thing. I've never actually seeked out like, oh, I like this VTuber. But recently, T, my buddy, he's been kind of showing me a lot of stuff with VTubers, and I'm not saying that. Oh my God, I am now a full-fledged person who is into VTubing. What I am saying though is, holy shit. VTubers are a different fucking breed. I'm gonna show a few on screen. I don't know how many that I can actually like remember off the top of my head, because remember I kind of have some very, very shitty memory. But VTubers are so weird to me because you have these personas of like fucking cockroach. There's one of a cockroach that he has showed me, and honestly it's fucking weird thinking that there's like a cockroach for someone's character. And to be fair, apparently I think she used to be a fox, because like the whole VTubing thing it's concerning to me that there's people out there that where am I going with my water? It was over here. Stupid. Some of the things that like T has been telling me, that they have like a whole company and organization for people who do VTubing. It's pretty fucking wild. One of the things that he's been telling me is like they sent, in a sense, they're kind of like a fucking NFL, NBA contract, basically. They have to sign up to do whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to like think of like how to say it without it coming off weird. They have a goal with this. It's like people who are a VTuber have to have a certain amount of streaming time. Sorry, wrong button. By doing stupidest things like, oh, you can only play with these people, you can't play with these people. A little weird, but I get it. Like, the VTubing brand is real, I guess. And I myself have never thought that I could ever be a VTuber, mainly because like the people who do VTubing are always like streaming and making videos, and maybe I would do that because I kind of have been thinking about making myself a character for the channel. Problem is I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time, so when I am kind of making shit, I'm just kind of spouting off bullshit, because I've said before that I can't always use Agent 47 for everything. But I could 100% what do I call it? I could 100%. Man, my brain is fried right now. I could 100% like get behind the whole idea of having a character for me. Like, I like the thought of having my own character. I just gotta figure out like how the fuck I want to do it. And I know there's like people out there who are willing to commission shit, especially for like fucking virtual shit. It baffles me how many people do shit like that. Like people who commission stuff in the beginning stages of commissioning for like characters, your OCs, your original characters, was cool. But now they ask a ridiculous price for shit like that, and it's kind of fucking annoying. Like if I'm being honest, like there's nothing wrong with trying to make money, but when you're giving a half-ass quality fucking thing for like $500-600, and then this other person who's undermining you is like, oh, I'll do it cheaper, and it's a whole lot better. Kind of gotta think to yourself, like, Minecraft Village noises, you know. Now, there's other ones. I'm not sure who this is or what she is. I think she's a demon or maybe a succubus or both. I think actually they're the same thing. And I'm not sure if it's her name's. I think it's either Zen or it's Cooksy. One of the two. And he showed me this one actually like just recently. Pardon me. And I gotta say, one, people who do VTubing when their characters are female, holy shit, the boobs are real. Like they bounce around, they jiggle and all that. Fucking love it. Like I never thought I'd be like, huh, I'm staring at her boobs. Damn it. My neurons have been activated by Unga Bunga boobs. And it's stupid that like that's something that I do is I'm like, my brain is doing itch. And you're the cause of it. Why is that the case? Where did I put this paper at? Do I even have a paper thing yet? Probably don't. I'm just gonna put this in here. Fine. Point is, and I'm gonna drink one of these. And take one of those. Yeah, like VTubing is so fucking weird. There's other ones that he showed me, and I can't think of like who they are. Oh, there's one that's like an elk or a moose or both, and I think it's fucking adorable. Like honestly, some of these characters people do are pretty fucking adorable. I will say there's one that I do know. I've never like sat down and watched by myself, but I do know from like snippets on YouTube or iFunny or shit like that. Sorry, her name is like Filian or Falian. Unsure if it's one of the two. I think it's Filian. I think it's what people call her. And I gotta say, holy shit! Like when they react to the reactions of like some of these VTubers are fucking wild. Ooh, okay. I was recently watching a video with T for like a whole minute. They were trying to fuck. Man, sorry, my brain is fried. She was trying to start her stream or something, and chat was just not having it. Like, I would love to have an interactable chat where it doesn't matter what I'm doing, they're gonna fuck with me. Basically a cult following, you know, you gotta pump them numbers up. But no, it's like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not mad about that. I have so much of this shit. I'm gonna sell that. But yeah, it's like, fuck. I would love to have that for like I'm not saying I'm gonna start VTubing, because if there's anything I would do, man, I forgot what her name was. She's really good with this stuff, where if she moves her character's head, like torso side to side, it reacts. There's one where if she's throwing her hands up, it's happening. I like the thought of being able to put more motion and expression into a video, because I fucking talk on my hands a lot, and if I could sit down and eventually, when me, T, and hopefully G can start some like podcast, I 100% would have it where I'm fucking just chilling, sitting back, spouting off bullshit, and then throwing my hands up around. I like the thought. Oh, hey, stupid idiot. That's appealing to me. Bonk. I don't know why it's so laggy every so often when I like go into a new house. It's probably because it's like loading stuff in. But besides that, another one that I think I remember correctly was like an orca persona. Like a lot of VTubers that T has showed me, a lot of them have the same concept. Some of them are just fucking like demons and shit, which, hey, good for you. I think it's weird, but there's some that are just funny. Like, oh, another one. She's like an L, or I already talked about that one. What was she? She was oh man, I'm having a hard time remembering. I see it, but I don't know what. Trying to think. I don't know. I'll have to look through it again, or through our chat, just to see. I'm not gonna like show too many of them, just because like there's a lot. But I was saying, or I started saying it earlier, I think one of the stupid things is companies will hire these people, and then they have to work on their time. And usually it's just like non-stop streaming. And honestly, I would get exhausted by that. Yeah, go to sleep. Like, I think I'd get exhausted if I had to stream every day and just spout up bullshit. Fuck, there's a SWAT helmet? Hell yeah. If there's one thing that I have seen or heard my buddies talking about, there's this person who was streaming for, I think, 20 plus hours. Mind you, some of that they were videoing themselves being asleep. They were live streaming themselves being asleep, which that's, I mean, that's still a weird concept that people will watch you while you're sleeping. But hey, there's some weird people out in the world. But they have to stream for an absurd amount of time. And again, like, that's, personally, I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I don't mind it every so often. I might do 12-hour stream, 24-hour stream. But to do it consistently because someone told you to do it. Oof. Not to mention, one of the bullshit things that he told me is a lot of these people don't even own the characters. They're renting them. And I think it's really stupid. Hey, so this is Post Editor Moon over here. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm kind of an idiot. I got a phone call and I muted myself and paused the recording for a second. And then I forgot to unmute my fucking mic. So I'm here to basically give you guys a layover of everything. But I'm pretty stupid, so that's just me. But you know what I'm not stupid about? Saving you guys money. Use my code Moon32 on this cool new little energy drink brand company called Dubby. You can get yourself 10% off all your orders. Dubby has good taste, good quality, It's not overly sugar and you're not overly caffeinated, so you're not getting all the shit ton of jitteries like other energy drinks or hell even a shit ton of coffee would give you. So go ahead and try it out. And like I said, use my code Moon32. Anyway, so basically, I don't know how much like I'm actually gonna get verbatim because my memory is shit, like I stated before. One of the things that just makes no sense to me is just like these companies are so brutal. You make an image for yourself, you make a name for yourself, and when you get promoted, you just decide, or they decide, oh, you know what? We're done. We're done. Fuck you. You've been promoted. And they relieve you and they take your character from you. I think personally that you should be able to, if you make a good name for yourself, you should be able to keep it. Or even like, fine, I'll fucking buy it off you. And none of this absurd at all. We'll pay you for like $20 million. No, it'd be like, all right, like $5,000. Because most of these big VTubers have made kind of a good cult following. And that's probably a bad thing, so a cult following. But it is what it is. Like, it makes no sense to me. That's one of the reasons why I am reluctant to try out having help with making a VTuber, or not a VTuber franchise, but having a character. Because let's say I do get a character going, and it's not my character. Like, someone from a company helped me and was like, you know what, here you go. We will give you help. And then I'm just like, cool. Can I keep it afterwards? And they're like, no. I'm just like, fuck. That's not what I want at all. And I know that's not a way I should be living, is through that fear. But I have to be fearful because I don't want, if I did make a good name for myself, I don't want to have my image tainted. And by tainted, I mean, oh, I had this character when I was doing work with this company, they took it away from me, and now there's this other random person using my characters. Like, oh, cool, I am the new face of it. I don't like that. I mean, to me, it's dumb, but it is what it is. But as dumb as it is, like, I also see that as kind of smart. One of the things that I don't know, just because it's not my cup of tea, I don't understand these companies. Like, what is the point if you're gonna do stuff like this? Like, some of these VTubers have a really, like I was saying, they have a really big following. I think Fillion, they have a few million, right? They have this big following, and you'll have to wonder, like, well, what about these other people who have these characters? Like, I'm actually looking at her name now. Her name is like Matera Khan, the cockroach lady. She used to be a fox or something in her past life. I guess that's what they call it when you change companies. She was starting to make a name for herself as a fox, but then she became a cockroach, and it's kind of like funny. But even then, I don't know like all the technical aspects when it comes to VTube studios. But I do know when things are right and wrong, because at least I know the difference between right and wrong, even though I do a lot of wrong a lot of the time. But that's besides the point. I feel like these VTubers should get together because they have the resources now, right? If they're having a hard time keeping their image for themselves, this is what I feel like they should do. Get a VTuber house. No, well, kinda. You have all these people who do VTubing, like really popular people. They come together, they make their own company, so that way they can help people who also want to do VTubing, but none of that, oh, we are going to take your character from you. You know, I'd rather be like, hey, we're going to help you grow your character so that when eventually you don't need us anymore, you can go off into the world and just do what you want to do with your character. And I don't know what it takes to do shit like that. Like, I know it probably takes a lot of time and resources, and have to get everyone on the same page to do it. I understand that. But if you have multiple people doing it, it does relieve the workload that it is. My thought is that, like, Fillion did something recently with, like, the VTuber award ceremony or something. Like, all these fucking VTubers came together on Discord and had, like, an award show for VTubers. If she is the one who hosted this and did it, personally, I feel like maybe she should step up to the plate. Now, I'm not saying anything bad. Like, again, don't want to ever think that I'm trying to talk bad about someone unless I'm actively talking bad about someone. You know who you are. Survival servers. Pardon me. I don't know. I honestly wish I could talk to big VTubers for, like, clarification, for help on things, and also just to, like, hang out with them. Because as fucking weird as they are to me, I feel like they'd be fun to hang out with, fun to play with. Because I was watching Moose Lady, fucking Elk Lady, teasing me her stream. They were fucking with her, and it was funny because they were playing Lethal Company, and they were like, basically they were jerking her around. She could not leave the ship, and it was fucking hilarious. Because every time she'd leave, they'd teleport her back, they'd kill her, bring her back to life, kill her again. And it was just, to me, that was funny. Like, I like the thought of being able to, if I was that popular, I could have Twitch integration for games like that where chat could fuck with me. You know? Oh, what's that? Moon is just standing there while waiting for the objective or something to happen. Let's kill him! And then I die, and you guys bring me back to life, be like, revive! He needs a medic! And all that. And that's what I kind of like about VTubers, because they get a big following, and they can do shit like that. To me, that is highly, highly impressive. And honestly, they found what works for them. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. Home sweet home. I've missed you. But anyway, that's, I think, all I want to talk about on this topic. Like, again, if I could actually sit down and talk with these VTubers, I feel like that'd be a lot better for clarification on, like, what needs to be done and what should be said. But anyway, if you guys want to see more content like this, other things that I got planned in the future, there's a button down there. It's called the subscribe button. You guys can want to, because I will never tell you to do so. And if you let me know that I'm doing a good job, there's a button for that too. It's called the like button. Again, don't have to hit it, but that would grow the channel and the help the YouTube algorithm push me out to other people. It'd mean a lot if you did. I know I'm not for everyone. That's why I tell you do one thing. Tell your friends, your family, and your pets about who I am and what I do. Lastly, I got the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions on it. Anyway, my name is Moon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!